Happy Medium Monday. Let's see if I can sit up here. Alright, I can do that. What up, what up? Am I a little crooked? I think I'm a little crooked. Alright, that's a little better. So we have the Daring Virtue and Dame James Van Talking to Heaven. I should share this. How do I share this? Share. Alright. Like we always do, start off with a daily reading. I have these cards for like confirmation on the Talking to Heaven cards. And we'll do a little daily reading with the regular tarot. See what comes through. Alright, let's see. Is anybody here right now what they need to hear? What they need to see? Alright. Alright, for my viewers, this is just a daily reading, this card. This could have to do with talking to heaven, but... Alright. So... Alright, it seems like we have to take on this Queen of Wands energy right here and use our intuition. Definitely have to find this spark because like this Queen of Wands is like in the fire and still working through it. You know what I mean? Here's a 10. So you know where there's endings and new beginnings because we have this. But these swords are now coming out of his back. So this could be a painful ending, but not as painful. But you know where endings are, there are new beginnings. We have the Ace of Swords, but being that this is in reverse, this could be a loss of some sort or a delay in this beginning. We do see these tears. And being that this 10 is here and this was like a great, you know, this is grief. You know, it hurts to be stabbed in the back like that, especially when you don't see it coming. And it's like this came out of nowhere, almost like a slice. And that's why we have this Queen of Cups in reverse. It's like this knocked us off our throne almost and put us in the sea of all of this commotion. Can you do a reading for me, Belgian Warrior? Sure. This is Medium Monday. We're talking to heaven. Would you like me to use them cards or the regular tarot for you, Belgian Warrior? So yeah, it seems as though once we walk away or possibly we need help. You see, this is almost like depending on who you see yourself as. Like I always say, these are your cards, so use your intuition. But you see this murky water. It's like this guide is taking them to the clear, you know, serene waters. Now, you could be this person or you could be this guide. You could be guiding someone. Someone may need your help or perhaps you need someone's help. But this leads to this coming together, this happy family. It's like you're right side up on your throne. While my troubles go better, or will my questions be answered in life? I don't know much about cards. All right, we'll just see. That might have been for you, Belgium Warrior. Perhaps you need assistance, professional assistance. Let's see what the cards say. Advice for Belgium Warrior. Advice a Belgium Warrior needs to hear. All right. All right, Belgium Warrior. So, okay, so first these two cards came out, which the Two of Cups is like this coming together, this unity. This is like an unconditional love, like a really deep bond. And then you have this King of Wands, like looking at this bond. Then you have the Queen of Cups right side up this time with the Seven of Wands. So perhaps giving. So in order to receive this love, right, I would say that we have to be giving, right? This King of Wands is very fiery. This is like a Sagittarius, Aries, some kind of fire sign, right? It could be a Leo, or this could just be your characteristics or a situation that you're in. So it's like you have all this fiery energy. You want to just like plow forward, but then you got this Seven of Wands standing here like, where are you going? Like, are you sure you want to do that? Or perhaps there's somebody may be attacking you. And perhaps from giving love, you go from this, being this queen, giving love to this unity. And then you go from this Seven of Wands to the King of Wands. Let me know. These other cards might tell us. Okay, so this is something that's going to take a while, or something that you have to work very hard on. He's working hard night and day for this. Perhaps, and then you have these three majors. So perhaps this is like this, I see like looking at the big picture of things. We have the Sun, which is being very pessimistic about it. Like, even though you're at the bottom of the wheel, it's like, oh, well, things will get better, and, oh, everything happens for a reason. It's like you're being really optimistic about everything. Did I say pessimistic? But there was a situation where the moon is where, everything from under the surface. It's a very plutonic, scorpionic card. And I do see Scorpio here. And something about staying between the barriers, or like staying between the lines. What's up, Poor V? How are you? Don't forget to subscribe. You did, but I understand. Did it resonate? Belgium Warrior. Poor V. My hair is sticking up. All right, Poor V, you're next. Thank you for reading. And yes, it is very accurate. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now let me put my hair down. Alright, poor B. You're next. I think I made it worse, y'all. How's that look? Alright, it's a little better. Who cares? My hair's sticking up today, guys. Bad hair day. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Are you guys okay? How I see is the problems I have will get better because of my girlfriend and how I work. Like therapy will help. Yes, that is so true. I believe it. I believe it because that Queen of Cups is like really compassionate and really using your intuition. And like, that's a deep, deep, deep love, especially with the Two of Cups there with it. It's like the real shit, you know? And perhaps you feel as though you're attacked or you're being attacked with that Seven of Wands, or maybe because it did fall down in reverse first, so maybe we have to let our guard down about something or not be so like defensive. Are you like on the defensive mode all the time? Alright, for my viewers, who's on, what we need to hear. Whoa. Alright. Let's see what it says. Oh, yeah. So it looks to me as though somebody is stuck here almost blindfold. Like stop dead in their tracks. Like, oh. Sorry, y'all. That's confirmation. So yeah, this is saying that like somebody stopped dead in their tracks, whether it was something new or something happening, and it's like they have to make a decision. They have to make a choice, and perhaps this choice stopped whatever they were doing. Let's look at the other cards. Yeah, we have this Knight of Swords with the Seven of Swords in reverse. So it's like this Seven of Swords took, this Knight of Swords took these swords and like is running with it. Now, or perhaps this is you after the Seven of Swords came. Like I said, these are your cards. You have to use your intuition. And then we have the Three of Wands here. So perhaps we're done waiting. Like I say, when these are in reverse, it can go to either extreme, whether we're stopped dead in our tracks or like totally impatient. Like this decision has to be made now, because we have the Seven of Swords in reverse with this Knight of Swords. So this Knight of Swords, like he has a red face. Normally the Knight of Swords isn't like this, but this is like, I see this is like a real angry. This perhaps you caught somebody stealing something, taking something, whether it's literally or figuratively speaking. This is about deception. And when it's in reverse, it's like this deception is now uncovered, or the truth is now out. Y'all got caught, or whoever got caught. And this Knight of Swords is effing pissed. Like, you see his face, how angry he is. It's like running like full force. And he's running full force right into this Two of Swords. And this is saying, you know, about a choice that we have to make mentally. But then right after that, we have the High Priestess. So there's something that we don't know yet that has to be considered, or something behind the scenes, like, or under the surface. This could be hidden knowledge, or this could tell you that you need to dig a little deeper or use your intuition. Because right on top of here, we have this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's like all of these pentacles are now like uprooting. Perhaps you need help. You know, the Nine of Pentacles is all about solitude and like working hard by herself, but when it's in reverse, it's almost like she needs somebody else, or like, and you see that snail, like somebody else is in your shit, like making these fall out. Perhaps this is what they took them, and now you're at a loss because of this. Like something was took, and now you're at a loss. You lost all of this. But with the Three of Wands coming next, it's like you're done standing around. You're not going to take this anymore. And I see this line. Perhaps we are drawing boundaries. We're finally able to lift our head up after this. Something sad. This sad period happened. And it's like now we can let go of the losses and focus on what we have, like, now. And again with the Seven of Wands, I mean with the Seven of Pentacles falling out, we see the same thing. It's like an echo here with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. But with this Chariot being the last card, oh no, this is the last card, but with this Chariot here, this says that this is going to be a victory. We are going to succeed in this battle, as I hear, as long as we can control our emotions and get outside help. And that's why this is in reverse. We have to seek something outside of ourselves. Perhaps even if it is from the spirit, a Cancer. But we have to take on this warrior energy while we're going through this. So what's up, everybody? Can you all comment? On the top of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse again. Perhaps we have to let go. Perhaps this is something in ourselves that we have to let go of. And on the split, yes, with the Nine of Wands in reverse, we have to let our guard down. We have to let this go. Definitely let it go. You see all these pentacles falling out? It's like in order for us to get something new, we have to let it go. How can a boy get a woman like you? Beautiful. Oh, thank you. Not Jimmy. You're making me blush. We have the Four of Wands. And to answer, is that your question? How can a boy get a woman like you? He's right, though. Aw. What's the cards about? You want to see for Not Jimmy? Let's see. Cards for Not Jimmy. Let's see. Whoa, that Four of Wands was definitely for you, Not Jimmy. So if you ain't Jimmy, who are you? Alright, Not Jimmy, this is yours too. The Knight of Pentacles. Wow. Oh, and the Knight of Cups. So this is how you get a woman like me, not Jimmy. You gotta be one of these. So this is like the knight in shining armor. He's got so much love to give. He might even be like traveling by air or something. Pull you closer. Or like long distance travel or something. But this is like over a long period of time. You have two of these. This is like you're on a journey. Not Jimmy. You're like heading somewhere far. Somewhere, I don't know if it's like so you go over the waters. This came first, or that's how it looked here. This is how it was. It looks different here. Hold on, let me look at the rest of your cards. And these came out sideways. Okay. So with the strength in this Queen of Pentacles, this tells me that you know that excuse me, that like fight or flight thing with your, you know, when you're in like survival mode and like something happens and you're like fight or flight, like your survival instincts. This is almost what this reminds me of. And this tells me that your instincts are driven by your emotion. And this almost repeats this. It's like how you feel comes out in what you do. So that's why it's very important for you to be on the top of this wheel. There's our confirmation. And if you're not on the top of this wheel, like here, for you to remember that when you're at the bottom, the only way to go is up. And when the Wheel of Fortune is here, this is like will, destiny, fate. This is something like an outside source, nothing that you have control over. So perhaps there was a situation like that, and you had to go through it alone, and you're like, oh, well, I had to endure all of this by myself. But it's like, look, now you could say, well, look at all I have gained by myself. He said these cards know too much. But when I said your name, not Jimmy, this Four of Wands came up like this, which is like a coming together, you know, like a welcome home kind of thing. But when I shuffled your cards, it came out sideways or like almost upside down. So I don't know if you're like moving or going away, or if there's some kind of surprise with this coming together, or this house, or this new plan. But it seems like with these knights here, you already planned it out and you have it in motion. It's like as long as we stay tied to it emotionally, it will show in its work. And this is over a long time. This is not something that's going to happen overnight. This is something, you know, working hard over a long period of time for you, not Jimmy. And you got the Chariot on top. So I don't know if you're a Cancer or you just have that warrior energy. He said that's so beautiful. Oh, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Sup, Amber? Hey, Laura. Here comes my people. And we have new people. Welcome, not Jimmy and the Belgian Warrior, peeps. I'm on here every morning, guys. Alright, let's see. Amber. What does Amber need to know right now? Amber needs to know right now. Alright, for you, Amber. Well, these are like this in the subconscious. So this is what you don't know. What's up? Freedom. Freedom. Yeah, it's free. I did put my Cash App in the description. If you want to exchange energy for energy, you can always hit up my Cash App. I would greatly appreciate that. But yeah, for now, it's free. Later it won't be. So take advantage of it, y'all. Oh, I just realized it's sunny for you right now. It's 2 a.m. for me. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm in the USA, in Pennsylvania. You're up late, or I should say early. Just write whatever you want and I'll pull your cards. Right now I'm doing Amber's. And then you're next, Freedom. I mean, Belgium Warriors next. And then Freedom. Oh, New Zealand. That's what's up. Nope. I will tell you the information you need to know. You don't have to give me any information. Anybody who asks any information from you is a fraud. Because you don't need no information. The cards say it all. What's up, Luis? Flores, how you doing? Yup. First come, first serve. Alright, so Amber, here's for you. So, I was bien, que bueno. Alright, so Amber, Belgium Warrior, and then Freedom. And then Luis if you want, or whoever wants to do next. What's up, Shelby? You are so sweet, kind, and pretty. Oh, thank you. Alright, here we go. And this isn't only for you, Amber. I'm sure other people have, other people will benefit from this. Because I always do every time I read, I hear. Okay, so here we go. Amber, you got the Hangman in reverse with this Ten of Wands. So, you finally dropped this. These are finally coming out. It's like you're finally there with this 10. And you're now back on your feet. Like all of this is finally coming to your head. Like, oh, like now I see. But, like I said, I was confused. Should I put this on the top of these three cards or on the bottom? So does this happen prior or after? Now, you tell me. These are your cards. So here we have these three cards here. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Judgment in reverse, with the other 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So we're going through this big ending, transition, new beginning. I hear like a renewal of some sort. But with this three, so hold on. For the Judgment first, in the middle, this is a major, like the Hangman. And this is saying to me that something is trying to get your attention, or something is trying to get this message to you. Like Judgment at the end, you know, judgment call, the last thing. This is like all that we've been through, or all that we did, is now going to be reviewed. In a sense, we're going to be reviewed. And it's like something was missing, or somebody didn't do their job, somebody didn't pull their weight. So now because of this contract or something is I don't know whether you didn't read the fine print, or you signed the wrong line, something like this, but it created these pentacles to fall out. Like, this is like a great big loss of something. But then here in the subconscious, we have this Ace of Cups in reverse with this Knight of Swords. So it's like this situation has caused you to be angry. Look, and you got the Queen of Swords. So not only you're angry, you're like livid. Like, And in this sense, I see like hurt people hurt people. This is like crying, tears, like all emotion. And this Knight of Swords is almost, this could be another person or a situation. Perhaps there was like an argument or a breakup of some sort. Like aces, this is a new love, a new, and this, when it's Ace of Cups, it's a new love, relationship, something having to do with your heart. But this is an opportunity, and being that it is in reverse, it's like you missed this opportunity, um, or perhaps like we have to empty our cup. It's like in order to receive whatever's new, we have to empty this cup. But this Queen of Swords, she's been through a lot. She's like a widow. She's been through a lot of loss. And, you know, she still goes. This is telling you that you can do it on your own, you know, and you have to almost do it, whatever this is, with your brain, not with your emotion. This queen is very logical, very analytical. She thinks things through before she does it. And in this Knight, it's like he's not thinking before he does it. He's real angry and he's acting on his emotions, just speaking like horrible things. So perhaps being that we are in this transition with all these tens and aces for this new period, we almost want to be very thoughtful and analytical about this. I think it might be the corrupt domestic violence shelter I just moved from. They were racist staff and they were racist to me and my kids. That's messed up. Well, that's good that you finally got out of this situation. And you had to do the right thing. You know, this is like going on with this, like, and saying, like, thinking of a logical, you know, a logical outcome. Or, you know what I mean. They are abusive to me and my kids, and these lies and lies. That's exactly what the Knight of Swords is. The Knight of Swords is everything untrue, all lies, like real unfair treatment. And this Queen of Swords is like standing up for yourself, like, I'm not going to take this, and using your logical thinking, like, you have to get out of here. That's why you drop those wands. Yes, that's who the Knight is. Yes. But this Five of Swords and this Star, you won that, and here's your healing. Yes. Yes. And if that was a question, the answer is yes. Definitely have to report them. Oh, Shelby says, I wish I looked like you. How sweet. You're beautiful, Shelby. Alright. So who's next? Belgium Warrior. Yes, there's an afterlife. What I believe, Belgium Warrior, he says, can you tell me if there's an afterlife? What I believe is that there's going to be like a new heaven on earth, really. That's why we're going through this like higher consciousness where everyone's shifting. It's like, the age of the Aquarius, where everything changes, everybody gets together, and there's like a new heaven on earth. It's more so like ascending beings, that we are energy and all like waves of vibration and frequency. It's proven frequency does not die. There's no ending. There's no possible way. There has to be an outlet for our soul. Also, I did this thing on like noetic science and was reading this book, and they actually measured the weight of the soul. They had this experiment. They had this man, and the second he died, they put him on this scale, like this very scale that weighed like the very fine, like a feather. And the second he died, he was like so many ounces lighter. And they did that again, and like they say like all souls weigh about the same wait. So they even proved it through, like, my word, scientifical. They even scientifically proved it that, we do have a soul. Okay. Belgium warrior. Is there an afterlife, or do I need to worry like I am from my holy life? There's no need to be worried. There's definitely, I believe in karma and what you do, and it comes back. And it could be coming back from generations previous, from what your father or mother's mother, fathers, it goes way back. That's why it's very important for us to know the truth right now. Very, very important. There's no need to worry about death. I know a lot of people are scared about death, but basically, I see it as like an ascension. I'm like so happy because what we have now is nothing compared to what it's going to be. You know what I mean? And we get to meet our Father. Why wouldn't you be happy for that? That's something I'm so excited for. I can't wait. Like, I love my life here, but it's like, oh, when I die, it's going to be amazing because I'm going to be where I'm supposed to be. Not that I'm not supposed to be here now. That's why I love my life here, because I am where I'm supposed to be. You know what I mean? You are where you're supposed to be. You're protected. You're loved. You're everything. So, same thing with death. You're going to be what you're supposed to be. No need to worry, my friend. Yeah, I came close a few times too. I seen the white light. Like I said, no, not today. You need work. You have work to do down there. And so do you. Everyone has a purpose. What's up, Fitzola? How are you? Okay, freedom. Yes, here we go. Belgium warrior, thank you for that question and bringing that up. All right, so it's freedom and then Luis. All right, here we go, freedom. Freedom, I see the Ace of Swords and the Devil for you coming up heavy. So perhaps you have this new idea, freedom, or this new plan, this new truth of victory. Let's see what the cards say. Anyone else? These two? Anyone else? One more. Wow, wow, wow. Freedom. You got the Tower. So this is like a sudden, something suddenly comes and like knocks all of what you know, in a sense, and like shakes it up a bit, with this Tower. And now things are like up in the air, or perhaps things were up in the air for a minute. Perhaps this is something you are waiting for, or this happened, and now that this happened, you're at this spot where like now like the whole world's in your hands and you could do anything, because it's like the structure knocked down. So now you have like a blank slate, in a sense, where it's like you can choose a new life path or something. The whole world is in your hands here. Now with this, you have the Seven of Swords in between this 8 and the 6 of Pentacles, which tells me that something came out. This deception, these lies, the thief, whatever. Possibly this is who caused this Tower. but this also could be you. If you steal or took something, and this is not always literally, this could be figuratively speaking, this is like taking something, or some kind of deception. But when it's in reverse, it's like the truth is out, you're caught, we now know. So now that this is out, it's like now there's this a rural, even like give type thing where it's like, and perhaps we even like go to somebody for help, and that's what this is saying. We might even need, depending on how you see yourself, are you this man, are you one of these people, or are you begging, are you taking from somebody else, are you giving somebody else? But with this Six of Pentacles upright, these scales are even. So it's like whatever you give, you get, in a sense. But with this Eight of Pentacles coming next, it's like this is something that might take a while. But as long as you stay working and focus on these details, it's nothing you cannot complete. You can definitely do it. This says stay working hard and focused on it. So that way, perhaps something does need to come out too. Like you put something down so you can pick something else up, in a sense. Yeah, I think so. Belgium Warrior. What's up, Robert? Did I what? You're welcome. Hi, Robert. How are you? Hi, Nandini. How are you? What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. All right, who is next? Now, oh, okay. Amber says, thank you so much for the reading. Now I'm filling my cup. There you go. When will I meet my future husband? All right, this is for Diksha Duda. When? The Seven of Swords keeps coming up, y'all. This is somebody very sneaky. Somebody very sneaky, but the only number here is 7. So maybe 7 months, seven years. But with the 7 and the Fool, this is like this is telling me like you have to take some risks. You have a lot of people in here. We have the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So perhaps you've been through a separation of a great loss before. And it's like, you have this Queen of Swords in reverse, which is not using this is not logical thinking or lying to yourself about something. Perhaps we're lying to yourself about some kind of king or some kind of situation. And perhaps that's what the deception is. Let me know, Diksha, how this is. But with this Fool, this is telling me to use your intuition. Because if your intuition, like this dog, as your intuition is trying to tell him, hey, there's a cliff, watch out. And he's like, da-da-da, I'm not paying attention. I'm just going to keep on walking. And that's when he falls off this cliff. So this is also telling you to use your intuition so that does not happen. And this Hierophant. Maybe you meet him at church or something like that. Very spiritual person, something. That's good, Nandini. I'm good too. Oh, Luis. Yes, Luis is next. Here we go. Hey, Ken. How are you? Don't forget to subscribe. Love the hair, beautiful. Oh, thank you. Love the vibes here. Oh, we love you too. Robert says doo-doo. Doo-doo brown. Doo-doo. Robert said doo-doo. All right. So, Luis is next. All right, this is for Luis. Here we go. For Luis. For Luis. What does Luis need to know? Whoa. All right. So we have two like this and two like this. So these two is like you know, and these two is in your deep subconscious. So we'll talk about them. But let's talk about, you know, the 2 and the 3 of wands. Here they go, the 3 and then the 2, both in reverse. Perhaps we're like, oh, I see like you off the trail, like you were on this path and now it's like you got in the brush and it's like you lost the trail in a sense. It's like there's these things covering it that you can't find where the trail is or something. You dropped the ball. Let's see what this is about. Well, you got the Magician and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So perhaps this is saying that so you, if this Magician is you, right, you have everything you need to succeed here. It's like, or this could be somebody in your life. It's like, it's so weird. It's like this real energy. Perhaps this would be in path that we were on. Had us lose things, like we like dropped the ball in a sense, or almost like gave up our things. I see us like just giving away, like, here, I worked really hard for this, but you can have this and you can have this. And now the Magician just turned upside down. So I don't know if, like, that reminds me, someone's here like, oh, here, like, look at this, but with their other hand, they're trying to hide. You know what I mean? They're trying to smooth, like, they're trying to get over you in a sense. Like, this is like some kind of manipulation. But in the beginning, you seen it was upright. So perhaps this is like manifesting, putting your words into action. And perhaps this is why it was in reverse. Perhaps you're speaking, like, if you say like, oh, I don't want this bad thing to happen, and if you keep on saying, I don't want this bad thing to happen, well, this bad thing's going to happen. So perhaps it's something like that, because the English language is magic. That's why it's called spelling. Elizabeth. Fake. For my career, Nandini. Alright, who's after Luis? I match. I didn't. My hand. Yes. Okay, so that was about love. then it's coming to. This is like the knight in shining armor. This is like so much love to offer. But it's almost like perhaps you have to be by the water or something about water, Luis. All right. Nandini, are you next? Or is Robert, did you want me to pull for you? Robert didn't ask a question yet. Transmute. All right, Nandini, and then Robert, write what you want. This is for Nandini's career. Nandini's career. All right, well, this came out, Nandini. Let's see. All right, Nandini, wow. So, I don't know if your career is in justice or something. This almost reminds me of like a marriage. Like with this Two of Cups coming together with this justice, or like a collaboration of some sort that could have to do with court, or some kind of, like a judge or some kind of higher prestige worker or something. This also could be like a business proposal, like something like this is like a marriage, but when we have this justice, this is like makes it more professional, like a professional marriage, or like a professional collaboration. And with this bottom row, we have this devil in reverse. So these chains have become, you're free now. The truth came out, or these chains are unlocked. And perhaps this is what the justice is. Like the truth came out and finally justice is being served. Perhaps this is what this is, and this is like that the piece like after the math, like, okay, you did your thing, I did my thing, but there's justice. You know what I mean? Justice is served. But the devil was in between this Seven of Cups in reverse and this Ten of Wands. So we are at an ending, especially with this Two of Cups, like this new beginning. So we're here at this end. We finally are this breaking this chain. These chains have created us to drop this. It's like a huge burden off of our shoulders, and it's like now we could make a choice. Now we only have one. Like all the choices are now excluded. It's easier for you to make a choice. Let me know, Nandini, how that sounded. Thank you, universe. All right. Robert is next. All right. Let me know how that resonated, Nandini. I definitely see, Robert, you now see something from a different point of view. You once thought of somebody or something in one way, and now you have a totally different view on them. Let's see for Robert what Robert needs to know or hear, or what Robert needs to see. All right, here we go. This was Kier. So we're finally confronting something, Robert. We're finally confronting what no longer serves us. We're like facing it head on. Whereas but it's like you're walking into this, like, you're ignoring it here, but here you're walking back towards it. Perhaps this is like an addiction or a drinking or something that you do every day that that needs to be, perhaps you need to take this head on. Let's see. Perhaps you went like backwards in a sense. Yeah, we have to think logically here with the King of Swords. This is like being real honest with ourselves and having discipline. I see this as being very disciplined. It's like we have to cut something out. Perhaps it's these cups. I don't know if it's what you're drinking, if you drink Coca-Cola or whatever it is in this cup is like they have to be emptied, and this is like a very disciplined energy, like, Lots of luck to you too. Let me know, Robert, what you got on the split, because if you don't take on this King of Swords energy with this logical discipline, it's like this. Here's the Tower in reverse. This is your warning that the Tower upright is coming. If you don't make this decision, then somebody else is going to make it for you. There's no way you can get out of this without getting caught, in a sense. Perhaps you will be left out in the cold, or perhaps you feel as though you're left out in the cold, and like this is like a very like poor energy. Perhaps not like poor, but like, these people on this card, they're sick, they're bruised, they're battered, they're broken, and they are outside of the church. Perhaps this something sneaky broke you, or left you out in the cold, or left you abandoned in a sense. I know fear. Well, that's good. Have no fear. Yes, but there's definite healing. And I see all of these ideas or like things. Perhaps these are situations in your life, or all these things. It's like you have to like put one foot in and almost like feel it in order to see it. I don't know, does that make sense? It's like you have to feel it in order to see it, and once you feel it, you'll see it, and you'll see like a whole bunch of different things. You'll be able to take these different things and put them all together into one thing. And then that's when this healing will occur. Perhaps we do need moderation. This temperance is anything in moderation. This is also angelic, like spiritual help. Yes. Yes. Yes, Robert. That's exactly right. It's like this new path has opened up. And that's awesome. It's like now you see the way. But yeah, perhaps this Tower does have to come in order for this, but it's like it's divine. It comes divinely, like it's meant to happen, like divine timing or something about, God has his hand in this. That's a for sure. Yes. Yes, yes, yeah. They say, Yahweh and Yahweh. There's like a very big, slight change, a big difference. Yeah, this is a very spiritual journey. And this is seeing all of the deep, dark corners within yourself, your life. You're like inspecting this spiritual thing. Perhaps you're going to find out more truths. Yeah, you're building all these things together. It's all coming together. Are you a Virgo? This Hermit is a Virgo. That's confirmation. Or Aries. Alright, y'all. Anybody else before I go? Yeah, we have to let go. We gotta let it. We gotta stop holding on to this. We gotta let go and get in control of our emotions. And that's exactly what this Emperor says. He's like, F that. Let's think this logical. Let's think this through logically. Let's be disciplined. Let's be responsible. Let's use our brain here. This Emperor is the father too, and he has a lot of responsibilities. This is being responsible. We have like two totally conflicting energies here with this Emperor and this King of Cups. This King of Cups makes all his decisions based upon his emotions, where this Emperor is like, F that. It doesn't matter about love. It doesn't matter how I feel. It doesn't matter how you feel. Like, these are the rules, and we're sticking to it. So perhaps there's something about this discipline and these emotions. Perhaps we have to discipline more with emotion. Like, instead of being so strict, be like disciplined from a more comforting, a more softer standpoint. Perhaps this is like this. I see this energy as like behind him. It's like this Emperor needs to come off a lot more soft. It's like he's too hard. So perhaps if you are a father or you are, coming down on somebody, we have to do it with love. And I mean, I'm sure you're doing it for love and with love in your heart, but this is like showing your love as you're doing it, like not being so hard. And perhaps it's not even like, this is not even to your child. Perhaps you're being too hard on yourself, when it comes to your discipline and your responsibilities. Perhaps you have to be more, compassionate with yourself, more easier on yourself. Yeah, we definitely have to walk away from this emotional, whatever don't serve us emotionally. We have an uneven situation, an emotional situation that's very... Yep. And there's it again, that King of Swords. This is discipline, causes conflict. So yeah, we have to take on this loving mother energy, very comforting. We have to be more comforting. Alright, y'all. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and then I'll see you tomorrow morning. Hopefully a little earlier than today. But we will see you for Tarot Tuesday tomorrow. Love y'all. Definitely going the right way. See y'all. Oh, and since it was Media Monday, hold on. In case you do have people in heaven or somebody needs to hear something. The last loved one in heaven. Here we go. Real quick. Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. So yeah. The earth is our school. So perhaps we're learning something about this, like everything happens for a reason, and we're learning like a deep lesson about this. Or perhaps we're learning about death. Life is a series of choices. Choose love. And we are soulmates. So yeah, perhaps there'll be signs in the sky. Signs in the sky. The earth is our school. I'm going to read this one. We often forget when living in the physical body that earth isn't our true home. Heaven is. Heaven is a lot like earth, with people, animals, flowers, trees, and such. The difference is that up here, there is no competition to meet physical needs. After all, you don't have to eat or pay taxes in heaven. You do have responsibilities, but they're part of your life purpose. So they're joyful. For that reason, everyone in heaven is relaxed, forgiving, happy, and loving. We go to earth to experience life in a physical body. It's like going away to boarding school. Once you have a physical body, the egos become apparent because everyone is competing and struggling to take care of their physical demands. But if you can rise above those energies, you learn how to bring heaven's love to earth. It can take multiple lifetimes to grasp this simple yet not so simple concept. Fortunately, I'm here to help you learn what's really important for your spiritual growth. Love. And that's why this is very important, to choose love. The more you can see yourself and others through heaven's loving eyes, the more you'll understand that everyone is doing the best they can. You'll have compassion for yourself and others, and that is when you've mastered your schoolwork. So yeah, there you go. I hope that was helpful for someone. And I do these Medium Mondays every Monday. And yeah, we'll see you for Tarot Tuesday tomorrow. Love you.